Doobie doobie doobie. Okay, so for example, Adam, from this point, if I wanted to kill with with Emrakul, I'd have to get him on the field now. I'd have to get the Grizzlebrand on the battlefield now. I can't wait. And as you can see, I have barely enough mana to do it. I could loop children before combat to produce an Emrakul, but it might just be more sound to Tendrils him, you know? I mean, I like going for the Emrakul kill and not even show the children. It's another thing you can do. He's already seen therapy, so we could just put another therapy under this. Right. It's not. I mean, it's not really a complex concept. You're just looking for slots. Yeah, I mean, you could just try to make it go up. Like, the problem is if your hand is duressed, it's harder to do the tendrils. Well, there are board states where it's harder to do one part of the combo than the other. More stable than Emrakul. Yeah, I mean, then maybe you board out the Emrakul, you know? I've considered it. I can even therapy again, by the way, here. I mean, that would sacrifice some damage, though. But, anywho. We already showed him a shallow grave, so I'm just going to do another shallow grave. Right, in response to the trigger. Shuffle. Or I can accidentally click through my combat step. Yes! We did it! That's funny. Or Moto thinks I don't want to attack. Lol. This is from the best Legacy High Tide player in the past 5 years. Oh, Feline. I'd rather get a list from Jack than Feline. No offense to Feline, but Jack's the real brains. I'm just kidding. Feline Longmore is actually a very good High Tide player as well. Is there maybe an alternative fatty to Emrakul which could be better? I don't think so. I think this is really the cream of the crop. The Emrakul. Alright, so he's High Tide. I think we do want to switch over. Do I want Needle for Candelabra of Tawnos? Or do we just say screw it? I haven't brought in the Chain of Vapor once yet. I'm not even sure if we're ever going to bring it in. For the love of all things holy, don't play High Tide on Moto. I like cutting the Chrome Moxen. I just love it when Magic Online decides for you. It's like, no, I think you're a fine Magic player, Spawn, but I'm gonna decide for you. No combat for you. Oh man. Oh man. So High Tide. High Tide. Muay Thai? Jack, who's that? Killed Knight Zero, he's the guy that helped Feline come up with the countertop sideboard for the event that she would go on to win. Where she was able to sideboard into countertop. High Tide isn't the worst deck for Magic Online. I need to cut 7 cards, dudes. Hold the phone. 6 cuts. Yep, that would be the guy who taught Feline how to use the countertop combo. He actually comes on here sometimes, Return of the Beard. Kind of guest stars. I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try something a little different. This is probably wrong. I'm going to try something a little bit different. Cut the lion's eyes, don't need them. It is the same Jack. Cut lion's eyes and or tendrils. This isn't terrible. It's not good. But well, you have to remember something about Magic. Sometimes there's deck designers and then there's people that play the decks, and it's not necessarily like, I'll give you a great example, Return of the Beer. Remember that deck that I built that somebody top-aided with? But that wasn't me. Like, I mean, we built the deck here, but I didn't go to the tournament. I wasn't physically sitting in the chair playing the deck to get the top 8. That was the pilot. That was Vic Sansing. So it's kind of the same thing. Yes, it wasn't Jack sitting in the chair playing the thing that he had come up with, the high tide that sideboards into countertop. It was Feline. But who does everybody know? They all know Feline. Everybody knows Vic Sansing for Robopod. They don't know Spawn. Because neither Feline nor Vic mentioned us. So, you know, it's kind of like the whole, you know, people in the background. In the background. And it's okay. I don't hate, you know, I don't hate anybody for using Robopod. Against Tide, you'd bring in Doomsday Shelldock, but you wouldn't bring in the Storm package. Purpose of the link was show me price, not pilot. Okay. Alright, there's the candelabra. Now, I did bring in a pithing needle. The face of Robopod to me. You think the reanimated package is just too strong in the combo mirror? Okay, well then I'm crazy for bringing it out. And we're going to bring it back in. Get the list from Jack. I'm not being defensive. I'm just saying I'd rather get it from Jack is all. Because I think that I would argue in some ways Feline's more so a pilot than necessarily. I would say that if I wanted someone theoretical, it would be Jack. I actually don't mind spending. Excuse me, I'm gonna probe here. Alright. There's a high tide. So, freeze, fluster, candle, tide, and time spiral. Okay. Thoughtseize. Feline's a bit of both. Yeah, she could be. She could be. Batmab. I'm Batmab. Whoa, what I miss? Who are we playing High Tide against? Return of the Beard. I know, you like High Tide is like your favorite, and you're like not even here. What's wrong with you? This is like your favorite deck, and you're not even here? You're not even here. Opponent 1000% has Fluster. We know this. We know this. I'm not dark ridding to tendrils. Anyone have thoughts on the Spiral Tide versus Solidarity? They're different decks. He's gonna fluster here. Or she. He or she. It's fine. I'm okay with this. Solidarity needs dig through time. It needs at least Snapcaster Mage. See, Jack's here. We can finally talk about it. So, Jack, if I were to get a High Tide list, I would want it to be from you. Or freaking, I'd rather play Frankenberry. Can I play Frankenberry instead? I would play Frankenberry in a heartbeat. I'd play some Frankenberry. Good timing, Jack. We were just talking about you. Jacques. Snap, says Jacques. We might be dead, by the way. Land drop, high tide, kill me. And we're toast. So toast. But we get to board. Wombo combo. Wombo combo. Wombo combo. You'd love for me to play Frankenberry. Doobie-doo. Yes, he is playing Tide. We're toast. Toasted. I have chances, I have force. Who needs force of will when you can have tin fins? Ah, we're so dead. Doobie doobie. Doobie doobie doo. Turnabout. Oh, he's got all the new cards, I just noticed. Yeah, new High Tide, new Turnabout. You have chances he might fizzle. Oh, I'm not scooping. Opponent needs to practice his deck. The hell is Frankenberry, says Full Metal. Oh man, what's Frankenberry? This is the mysterious Jack? Yes, this is Jack. My mod, Killed Knight Zero, is Jack. He's been on the show a couple times, guys. He is, in my opinion, the expert on Tide that we use for this stream. I will not settle for anything less. He's also a master of Frankenberry. Yeah, what is Frankenberry? Well, I'll let Jack explain it. Frankenberry is my greatest. It is my great... Oh god, there's the playset. Man, if we had... Dude, if we had stuck a needle, we so would have won. Look at this. Playset. Playset. So you must be, by extension, my favorite deck builder. It's all good, Beard. I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt at all. You could adapt, Jack. I've adapted to Moto. I mean, I'd much rather be playing fins like this with paper. But, see, there's my paper Doomsdays. Not expensive at all. What's up, Tiger Blood? Glad you like the music. See, I have Doomsdays in paper, just didn't have it on Moto. Still technically don't. We're borrowing these. Could you find Frankenberry? And we're dead. So, do we let him mill us to see how he boarded, but he maybe doesn't play around the Emmy Shuffle?